Hello everyone and welcome to the Converse podcast, episode 8, with two friends of mine. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
That's great. This is my good friend, he appears here a lot.
No, I mean, yeah, I'd like to introduce myself.
Oh, okay.
Then why don't you, my friend?
Okay. He's Lewis.
That'll do. And he's Emil.
What the hell? I just said, like, 5 seconds ago that I wanted to introduce myself.
Well, yeah, but I just... Oh, man, why
Some
is it?
people.
I ruin everything I'm a part of. I'm very sorry.
It's alright, we'll live. So, you know, as typical with this kind of
How
podcast-
are you?
Who are you asking? Me or...
Yeah, you right now.
Okay, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Who are you asking?
Both of you. Why not?
Yeah,
Lewis
pretty
is okay.
Yeah. Though, have you mentioned about Lewis's upcoming exams? Woof, boy, they're fun. I imagine Emil is okay, but I imagine he also wants to speak for himself. I'm just trying not to offend him again.
Yeah. How are you? Oh, good. Great.
Yeah. So...
Oh, wow. No, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Emil, get off the phone. We're doing a podcast.
I'm on the phone to the viewers.
Okay.
Jeez.
Which
It
one?
was so great if their phone rang.
Yeah, that'd actually be pretty magical. So, no way! I had this guy talking to me. He sounded exactly like he was echoing himself through this computer.
And
But-
he sounded pretty handsome to me.
Yeah, looks it too. But anyway,
Smells it as well.
Oh, excuse me, that was rude.
and Lewis smells of pig shit now.
I
So
didn't eat
Why, what's he
pig
been
shit.
eating?
I don't know.
I probably smell like KFC and Coke Zero.
Same thing.
I was gonna say, what's the
Ah!
difference? Okay.
Other
No.
fun?
So, typical with this, we have mascots, correct? Would you like to introduce yours?
Yeah, Lewis.
My mascot. I had a bit of trouble thinking about what could be used for my mascot.
What
So
are you doing? You got to answer that. That could be the viewers talking. They might win a massive yacht.
Okay, let's have a look. Is it the viewers? No, it's my friend who's a girl.
She could win a massive yacht.
Watch this space, ladies and gentlemen. The point remains that I had trouble thinking of a mascot. So in the end, I just sort of took Fetus Teal and gave him wings.
Wow. That's what he always needed.
Were you talking about Red Bull or?
No. I was like surgically attaching pigeon wings to Fetus Teal.
Huh.
And they had to be pigeon wings because... Yeah, no, good shout. Okay, my mascot is now Big Mama Wilson holding the head of Fetus Teal.
Whoa.
When you say the head of Fetus Teal,
That's
what-
a bit barbarianistic.
What?
No, it's still attached to his body. Like
I don't remember this.
she's just picking you up, you know? I mean, she's God, so she's lifting you from the ground from whence she made you.
I see.
I don't know, I'm not very good at creativity, evidently.
Okay.
What's the cabas, man? What is all the cabas?
I don't know
What
what
it-
cabas means.
What are your individuals' mascots? Is that the correct word? Individuals?
Well, we'll start with
Yes.
Emil, I guess. What is your mascot?
Well, I couldn't think of one. And then I told Teal that I couldn't think of one, and Teal was like, "It's not gonna be better than mine." So I thought, well, okay, let's just have a jam, shall we? So I bought my.
So your mascot is Jam.
Yeah, jam.
Yeah, we're bringing
Some
it
nice
back.
jamming.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but-
god, I thought something was broken.
Just a bit of a. That was my singing voice. That is so rude.
I am so sorry.
Check out what I figured out how to play. Oh wait. Yeah,
Nice.
That's awesome.
that was the Harry Potter theme.
No.
Lord
was-
Lord of the Rings 2.
I don't know what it is. I just
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, yeah, it does kind of sound like that.
Very, very much so.
Yeah.
Sounds exactly like Crash Bandicoot 1. Was that actually intended to sound like Crash Bandicoot 1, or?
Yes.
Okay, right. I was unsure for a second if you were just like, oh, no, I learned something else that actually
Teal.
sounds conveniently like the other.
Have you heard of these things? They're called jokes.
No, I haven't.
I heard about a joke once, but I don't know what one is.
Have you heard the awkward reverse knock knock joke?
No.
I think I have.
Teal, have you heard it?
No.
Say knock knock.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I see. Right.
That's like my favorite joke right now.
Fair enough. Well, you'll be delighted to know. I've actually this week. I guess just this week. I've been really busy. I've been really hard at work. I am now the owner of a company.
Bloody hell!
I know.
Really?
I know. It's amazing. I'm so proud. It's been a lot of thought and dedication has gone to this, and recently I've had a family member pass away, and
Sorry for your loss.
yeah, that's fine. It's okay, and for anyone else who has recently had someone they know pass away, I'm sorry for your loss as well.
Thank you.
For me, I thought that it would be nice to, funerals are so, they're very just, to put it a
Boring.
different way, boring. So I thought, just, there should be, just a little bit of a difference.
Pizzazz.
No, not necessarily pizzazz. I am the manager of Knock One Out Funeral Director. We like stiffs here. That Wilhelm scream certainly puts the fun in funeral, I think. But also the horror-esque side of things. We need a theme. There's not enough horror in funerals. So, there we go.
I almost took what you were saying seriously for a minute. You were talking about your new business, and I was like, oh, great. No, that's really cool. That's awesome. Now I don't know what to feel.
What did I just listen to?
I'll tell you what, that reaction is better than I was expecting. And it's great because genuinely, just yesterday, in addition to that, we've got a subsidiary, a separate building just behind the funeral directory, which is Back One Out Crematorium. So, full package, really. It's great.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay, that went well. I'm quite proud of that mascot, I must say.
I'm honestly not sure what just happened.
It was the screams, I think. They just sort of both scared me and threw me off.
Yeah, I thought horror-esque, plus Wilhelm. So,
God.
yeah, I think that went well. We have topics. I can't take that keyboard
brilliant.
seriously anymore because of a certain video where at one point I'm just like, hand on heart, I'm not doing anything. It's so good. It's I don't want
that video goes up before this.
It is up before this. Sack video. It's just so good. It's so good. But before we get to the topics, do you want to hear the cutest thing ever? It happened
Yeah.
It's the most adorable thing anyone has ever said. So, at the chocolate shop where I work, we also sell ice cream. And you can have it either in a cone or a tub. Tub, obviously, some children prefer in a tub because it gets a little bit messy. And the mother asked her daughter, like, what? She was, I don't know, she must have been 4, maybe 3 or 4, and she was like, what would you like it, in a cone or tub? I want it in a tubbles! It was so cute! It was the most adorable thing ever.
Tubbles. That is amazing.
It is
That's
now my
absolutely
favourite.
amazing.
It is my favourite word.
Oh,
I would say, do you want it in a cone or a tubbles? But I think people would find me weird. But I would love to do that because it's adorable. Also, I had the worst kind of customer. Someone.
A vampire?
No. Someone came in and
A werewolf?
asked me. We can ice on chocolate. And they asked that. Can we have something on this? I was like, yeah, of course. I don't know how old she might have been. 16, 17. And she said
Those OAPs. Jesus.
yeah, I know. And she said, can I have Mrs. Styles? I was like, yeah, okay, no problem. Is it standard spelling? It's just that I didn't catch on straight away. Is it standard spelling? I was just like, yeah. I was like, okay, good. And then, so I did that, and I was like, and could you have, Harry S? I'm like, oh, I see where this is going. Oh. And she was talking to her friends, just saying, like, oh, this is going to be on Instagram. He's going to love this. He's going to love me for this.
This is
I'm
gonna
like,
be on Instagram.
Oh, no.
it was just like, do you think no one's done this before? One, you're not original. 2, what the, why? Cut for Zane. But
I'm so gonna tweet this.
it was,
wow, that's
like, it
brilliant.
was just, like, when I was doing the first one, it was just like, does he not know how to spell Styles? I'm like, no, I'm making sure it's the correct spelling. You've just said Mrs. Styles. You might be talking about Harry Styles. You might be talking about someone else. It's a surname. It could have been any spelling. It could have been Stales with a silent A. I don't know. I'm asking you what it is. Like, just making sure it's
Wow.
fine. And I was just like, you have no faith in anyone, clearly. Apart from Harry Styles, your dream boy. But anyway, yeah, that was fun.
Slightly relevant while we're talking about chocolate and cute, adorable 4-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
I spent the Easter around my cousins briefly. Well, my uncles and aunties who happen to have a child who is my cousin. Relations. And we were building something out of Lego. This was,
Ace.
like Saturday, I think. And he kept doing something wrong with the Lego, and I still don't know what he did wrong. But he suddenly went, "Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus Christ!" And I was going, "Jojo, do you know who Jesus is?" And he went, "Yeah, and it's nearly Easter." And I went, "Do you know what? I can't argue with that, because at 4 years old, I didn't know how to, well, barely anything, to be honest. I'm quite impressed."
That's very impressive. Do you know what story you should tell? You sent me a Snapchat of the after party, and there was an incident with DVDs.
Oh my good God, yes!
It's the best Snapchat I've ever seen. It was like a set
Okay.
of 4, and it was beautiful, of this person
Okay.
breaking down. It was great.
Yeah, I've got a friend called Colette. She's a really lovely girl, and she lives probably about 40 steps away from me. So I walk around her house and see her every now and again. And she recently has a party. And one thing she is proud of, I mean genuinely quite embarrassingly, pathetically proud of, is that she alphabetizes her movies. Like, to the exact degree. And it's whatever. But during her party, I was in her room with a bunch of other people, and we were just chilling up there to get away from the noise and the girl who'd just been sick. Great party, by the way. And one of the guys, I think it was Tom. I'm just saying names because you don't know them. Tom said, "Do you know what we could do? Is mess up her DVDs." And me and another guy who know her were like, "Dude, if you do that, not even kidding, she's gonna go crazy. Those are her pride and joy." And there was silence in the room for about 3 seconds. And I think I coughed, blinked, and the next thing I knew, we were literally all just moving things around. We'd put DVDs like backwards so that the sleeve with the name is just in there. We mixed up all the Final Destinations. We put the discs for the Baywatches in different cases and shit. Like, genuinely, it was the absolute... If someone did that to me, I'd be pissed. But it was just really funny while we were doing it. And amazingly, she didn't find out until yesterday, or the day before, rather, when I was around her house and mentioned it. and oh my god, her face and her reaction. She's genuinely in tears in
She,
front
like,
of
you
her.
sent me some Snapchats and she was on the floor, just like curled up in a ball, just like, what happened? to you?"
Genuinely in floods of tears, and then like 5 minutes before I left, she said, "No, I can't undo this. I can't undo this."
Yeah, like
And she
literally, like that was the
genuinely-
first Snapchat was that, and then the second one was like, I'm changing them now.
Yeah, genuinely, she was pulling them all out of the
Yeah,
case
every
so that she
single
could
one.
alphabetize them and put them back in. And I was like, "We only moved like 20. You didn't have to pull all of them out."
Oh
Oh, bless her. God, the socks.
no! Oh, I love that. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
speaking of
man.
childish activities, me and my 28-year-old sister were playing hide and seek the other day.
You told me.
It was amazing.
I want to play hide and seek with someone.
It was
Oh.
genuinely brilliant.
Okay,
Like-
I don't know if I should be complimented or offended at this, but while we were performing Little Shop of Horrors, we did some people who wanted to do it, a cast-wide hide and seek on the stage with the props and everything and whatever. And there was a point where they forgot I was playing while I was hiding. So the girl who was trying to find everyone said, "I think I've only got Rob left to find." And I was sitting there underneath the dentist chair like, "Yeah, and me. And then when they found Rob, they all left. And I had like the blanket over me, so I genuinely couldn't see. And I peeked my head up in this empty room, and I was like, "Well, for fuck's sake. Should I be
Oh, no.
flattered, or should I be offended that they just forgot I was there?"
I think both.
I think I am.
Yeah, like I would love to play hide and seek with someone, but the problem is like if when I visit you guys like, "Oh, let's play hide and seek," I know nothing of where I am. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know if I'm not allowed to go over that creepy guy's fence. I don't know what I'm allowed to do. So like it wouldn't be a very fair game for me, I think. I'd just be hiding behind a tree, which would be the first place you'd look. So that's the downside, I guess. But I miss hide and seek.
It's pretty cool. It's awesome.
It was fun. It was fun in primary when I did that. But shall we get on to the first topic?
Sure.
Sure, let's do that. Okay. Well, do you think games are changing how we think?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the point of them. They teach you how to play. Games are educational, but no one realizes.
Yes, that is very true.
Even if
let's-
it's something basic like how the A button makes someone jump, or in a different game it makes them attack, you're learning new things.
Okay, let me change that to. Do you think it's changing how we think in social media?
What do you mean?
Like, people like Peter argue that games are changing how we think in the sense that
Who's
you're-
Peter?
the Peter PTA the
Oh.
People for the ethical treatment of
Okay,
animals.
yeah. Okay.
yeah, they like think Pokemon is something that should be banned because it's abusing animals. Like people say that war games basically make us want to kill others, which is okay. It's happened a few times, but that's because I think they were already damaged before they started playing the game. I don't think the game was the sole reason that they decided to shoot their brother or whatever, because I think they were probably pissed off when whoever it was did something right. But like, I don't know. People argue that it does affect people's mindsets. I don't think it does at all. I think if anything, it makes us more aware that we shouldn't do those kind of things.
What's that got to do with social media, though?
Okay, not necessarily social media. Just I know I didn't word the word social media accurately. I meant just with life in general. I
Oh,
guess.
okay.
I-
Oh, Teal.
social
You've become
media-
such an online entity.
social media-
Facebook
Social
is
media is
life.
Social media is not what I actually meant. I mixed up my words. I apologize. You know what I mean, though.
I forgive
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not wording it right. I can't think of the phrase. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't really think that it does affect anyone in a negative way, particularly.
Hmm.
I think, I don't know.
That's good.
Yeah.
We don't know. That's good.
Well, no, I
I know.
I think, to be honest, if people do bad things and people say a game did it, well,
That's not
no,
going to hold up in a court of law.
yeah, like
Okay, guys, I've just come to a really scientific conclusion. Think about this. Every single serial killer in the world has, at one point in their life, breathed oxygen. Oxygen
it can't be.
causes
No.
killers. That's factual evidence now because
Jeez.
that's just what happens.
I've been breathing that for like the past 7 minutes.
There's no
What
doubt
if I
in my
kill
mind.
someone?
Oh well, it's the oxygen's fault.
You'll be
Oh,
fine,
no.
don't worry. Blame the oxygen.
Quite.
Down with oxygen! Hashtag now, down with oxygen.
Of all the
Breathing
things
this
to protest.
filth.
I can't believe I just killed someone because of oxygen.
No, I think that we still have a long way to go, but we're getting there. Video gaming and
Video
social
gaming is...
things. We're definitely getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, like, back in the day, like, when Dungeons and Dragons first came out, that caused a massive uproar.
Did it?
Like, yeah, from like, Christian stuff. Like,
right.
they thought it was, like, this kid committed suicide or something, and they blamed it on Dungeons and Dragons because they found this book in his room with, like, the occult in it. But it was literally just the rule book of Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow.
They
And,
thought
like,
Dungeons
that's
and
kind of,
Dragons
to an
was a
extent, what Binding of Isaac is about, really.
Yeah.
Because Ed McMillan was really into Dungeons and Dragons, and he came from a really religious family, and they kind of said that he was evil and stuff because he was playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh! I don't know
Yeah.
who was making that noise, but...
That was you two.
No, before that,
Wasn't
there was
me.
a very quiet background.
Oh,
it wasn't
God.
me.
I just realised that might have been my sister finding a Game of Thrones spoiler on TV.
Oh no. Oh no.
I really hope it wasn't. I really hope it
Oh,
wasn't.
Daffiel.
I've been trying to, like, shelter her for so long.
Why are they watching it if they're covering Game of Thrones?
I don't know.
That's just stupid. You may
I
as well
told my
go on
mum.
the internet and look up the plot synopsis.
I said, Mum, if Game of Thrones comes on TV, scream.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Interesting.
pretty good way to tell.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay then. Next question. What are your favorite hobbies outside of video gaming? And hide and seek.
Giraffe pimping.
Oh, yeah, no, okay, I can't argue with that. Can't
Playing
argue with that.
drums
Can't
with
argue with that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
playing
We could have
drums with 2 pimp sticks for my band Dual Wielding Pimp Sticks.
Yeah.
Which
oh,
is
it's
still
like,
a
It's
thing.
a reunion. Reunion tour.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, here's the sweet riff, and then you just do some, like, giraffe pimping over the top.
Okay.
Oh, let's figure out a cool riff first. That was probably the best stylophone solo you've ever heard.
I'm just being straight with you right now when I say that Britain's Got Talent are holding auditions, and I think we should apply next year. We should take this year to definitely refine what we're doing.
Yeah. The
Top
pimp stick is
fucking
a
quality.
mystical instrument that should not be abused, and we need to learn it to its full potential. I'm trying to perfect my voice, so if the pimp stick decides to fail on me, I can just cover it. It's all good.
Oh, no, that was... It was then that Lewis knew his balls had finally dropped.
Out the bottom of his trousers, and they rolled down the hill. Hence why he made such a disgruntled noise.
Oh, I gotta go down the hill.
Come back!
And then one of the testicles was placed in each of the pimp sticks, used forever as the instruments of choice.
Wow.
Thank you for lending your
genuinely
testicles to
good-
the pimp sticks.
Yeah.
You are both more than welcome.
I love how your voice got deeper.
It's just what happens when things happen with your balls.
You are both more than welcome. Yes.
What are my favorite hobbies outside of video games? Movies,
Being Lewis.
sleeping, eating. OMG, so relatable.
Sweeping?
I thought you said sweeping for a
Yeah, I think
second.
he said sweeping.
I do
love
like
the
a good
sweep,
sweep.
you know.
I do like a good sweep.
I like sooty and sweep.
I don't. I just thought they were dicks.
You seen the one where the panda from that show? I can't remember her name. She was on Weakest Link once.
Okay,
She won it.
right.
She was kind of a bitch, but she won it, which is nice, I guess.
Okay.
Do you remember Bodger and Badger?
The fuck are you on? Because I want some of that.
You don't remember Bodger and Badger?
I'm now just googling it.
It was awful. Again, I
I
thought Bodger and
feel
Badger
like-
were dicks.
I feel like I know the name.
Who is this guy?
Badger loves mashed potatoes.
I know what Bodger and Badger is, yeah. Yeah.
It seems slightly familiar, but I got no idea.
I don't want to, like, be that guy, but I just want to, like, did this guy become, like, a Jimmy Savile kind of figure?
I think he just kind of slipped into nothingness and no one ever heard from
Okay,
him.
because I was going to say, like, Jimmy Savile, like, oh, he's an icon from TV. Oh, wait, now he's a pedophile. Oh, look, this guy, he's an icon from TV in this. Oh, he's a pedophile. Oh, this guy, oh, wait.
I'm gonna listen to the theme song here and let's see if we can get a better sort of feel for this.
Silence. For the
Holy
next
shit!
20
No, I
seconds.
do slightly know this. Okay, I only know the first two lines.
Bodger and Badger, Badger and Bodger.
No. Everybody
not
knows Badger loves
Badger loves
mashed
mashed
potatoes.
potatoes.
That's it. That's all I got.
Magical.
Yeah. Although I did see a picture today that it was just a picture of a bunch of badgers, and then someone had replied to it with a picture of two mushrooms, and then someone had replied to that with a picture of a snake, and then someone had commented underneath like, I have no idea what is going on here, and someone was like, wow, we finally reached that age where people don't know the internet's first memes. I was like, oh! You
Wow.
guys know the meme, right?
No.
What?
Snake,
What?
mushroom, what?
Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. You don't know that?
Oh yeah, the Weeble video.
Yeah.
It was like the first meme of
Right.
the internet.
I see.
Really?
Yeah, for real. That was like everywhere.
Okay, fair enough.
When
Fair
was
enough.
that? I'm sure. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'll defer to you on that one.
This was like before YouTube.
Hmm.
Amazing. There was times before
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a meme. I mean, I know it is, but I hope it anyway.
Pleb.
Favorite hobbies outside of video games? Editing. I love editing.
Really?
Be-
You can edit for me if you like.
Yeah. Try. You'd have to upload the raw files, which would take you like 5 times the length of uploading it to YouTube. So, good luck with that.
Thank you. Thank you for agreeing.
Fine. Won't help you, but fine. It'll make your life considerably harder.
I don't mind the editing. I hate the rendering, man.
Rendering takes no time. It's the length
You
of the video.
literally just sit there.
You do other things.
What?
While the
Yeah,
rendering-
you don't
Nah,
have
man.
to do anything while you're rendering.
Mine takes like 40, 50 minutes, and it's like, oh, I was using 100% of that CPU, so you better not do anything else.
Question: how much RAM are you using with Vegas? It should be 200. If
Yeah,
it's
what's
anything
your
more-
ramming speed?
If it's anything more than 200, it's actually gonna crap out.
Emil. Anything under 200, it craps out. What do
No,
you mean?
over 200. It should be 200 RAM.
Anything around 1,000,000 is not good.
Because like that's a common mistake with people who use Vegas. Like you can change how much RAM is dedicated to Vegas, and you can put it to say 2,000 or 4,000. But I'm pretty it's either 2,000 or 200. I'm pretty sure it's 200. It's set to 200 is all it needs. If you set it to more than that, it actually makes it slower because you're dedicating so much RAM that it doesn't actually need. I don't know
Well-
why it does that.
I could always just download more RAM. Oh no, I'm on 111,000 K.
It's louder than 10.
Whatever that means.
It means that you better not fall down the stairs.
I wasn't planning to.
Well, good. That's a good job, really, isn't it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's really nice of you to forgive me for not wanting to fall down the stairs.
Yes. I am very charitable like that.
Create a very hostile environment here. I mean, I don't know where we stand, you and I, Emil.
Ooh,
Well,
I'm just
you-
being friendly.
You better be careful, or else I might get some more members for my business. And that joke's over. So,
Oh, before the screams. Thank you.
oh, you want the screams, do you?
No, screams freak me the fuck out.
I see. Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah,
Cool.
Emil, stop it.
That
I
was
just,
my-
I just heard that back really
That was
quietly.
my throat. I was trying to do a really high pitched scream, and all that came out was really quietly,
Oh dear, that's
like the
awkward
back of my
for you.
throat. Let me try and go high pitch. There you go.
I haven't tried to go high pitched in a long time, and I think there's a reason for that.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
Yeah. As has mentioned with the aforementioned ball dropping,
Mhm.
I just sort of figured, why bother?
Fair enough.
Mm.
Well, this should be an interesting question because Emil and I are from.
I don't remember
you know,
answering that last question.
Oh wait, sorry, what?
I don't remember answering the last
You're
question.
right, you didn't actually.
I like cuddling.
That's nice.
Hang on, Emil. Yes, you did. You said your favourite hobby was being Lewis.
Yeah.
No, that was me answering for you.
Well, maybe you should think a bit less about me and a bit more of yourself, because you really
I
deserve
just-
it, Emil. You
I
are
can't stop
fantastic.
thinking about you. I close my eyes and there you are, asking what all the kabass is about.
Why?
It's convenient for his favourite other hobby, which is wanking.
What is this
I
cabas
don't
you speak
know.
of?
Do you really not remember?
Is it from the other podcast we did? by any chance?
No. You need to go deeper.
Deeper.
It is a quote from one of my favourite films, in fact. Lewis.
Oh yes!
Oh
I
my
know
god,
what it is.
no way!
Yes! Oh my god, how did I
completely
forget?
forgot.
How did you forget?
I've been repressing it.
For those
Oh
who
my
don't know, please explain, Lewis.
Okay, so there's a video on my YouTube channel. You should watch. It's really quite amusing. Wherein I got a video camera. I still remember it for my 10th birthday, and it was really nice and it was fun to play around with. And I guess I've always wanted to like be that guy that like makes films. And then he was like, well, he being me, was like, do you know, I'm gonna make a film with some friends with my new camera, because obviously it can't be that hard. Then I've responded to it now with the benefit of hindsight. You can watch it on my YouTube channel. I feel really bad for promoting myself on your podcast.
Subscribe to Lewis and Emil.
You know, check it out if you want to laugh at. Well, actually, it creates a really good talking point because I keep showing people the picture of old me because they keep going like, "Oh, Lewis, you didn't used to be fat. That's such a lie." And I used to go, "Really? Look at the pictures. Look at the video. Listen to my feet as they drag upon the floor because I don't have the leg strength to pick myself up."
Mhm.
Oh,
But yeah, at
fun.
one point you say he wanted to find out what all the kabass
Yeah, no, I
was about.
remember
And
that
it's
now.
just like, that's not a word.
I remember that now. I don't believe
It will go down in history at like inevitable.
Oh, what is all the kabass with? It's just inevitable.
I don't remember my saying that. Oh wow.
No,
I'm impressed. All I remember is Orby gone.
Oh god. Yeah,
Orby gone.
that's one of the highlights.
That was
Oh
magical.
man.
So yeah, what are your favourite hobbies? Emil?
Cuddling.
Cuddling, yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. I have
Yeah.
to cuddle. So next section.
Cuddling. Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
I think this will be interesting because Emil and I are the same. Like, there's a 1 age difference, but Lewis,
We're
you,
the same,
yeah, we're the same. We are the same. We are one. You and I.
except I'm older. I'm
Yeah.
wiser.
Well, older.
And what wiser?
And I'm
Sexier,
Lewis.
yes.
Well, that comes with the wiseness.
No.
which is pretty much better in every way.
Okay, that's thanks. But, yeah, Lewis, you're a bit younger, so you would have had a different set of games to start out with. So, what were the first games you played?
You might be surprised to know that I actually didn't. I started at a very young age. I mean, I was born round about the time the PlayStation 1 and N64 came out. So, my first games that I remember anyway would be Spyro 2, Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64. I remember once, actually, I got in trouble in primary school in year 1, or reception or whatever, because I wouldn't stop reciting the DK rap to myself. Because I was just such a cool kid. Yeah, those three were the main trifecta, to be honest. They were brilliant. Those were my first real game experience, frankly. There's not
Fair
much else
enough.
to it.
When I was 1, I had Sonic the Hedgehog. Technically, it wasn't mine; it was my dad's. But I don't remember it. I've been told about this. Those were the days when I held left and didn't understand the concept of a jump button and hit the first enemy.
Why did you hold left?
Not left, I mean right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least
Yeah.
you got the
You
the
didn't get very
basis
far
of
in the
every
game then, did
platformer
you?
game.
I probably held left a few times, not knowing where I'm going. But yes, the first enemy would hit me because I didn't know what jumping was. And I was 1, that's not surprising. But my first actual game, age 4, was... Actually, no, I was technically 3 because I got it for Christmas, which was 3 days before my birthday. So technically. But was Crash Bandicoot 2. Along with Spyro 2. And I think Tomb Raider 3, which I was not good at. I was not good at Tomb Raider at all. But Crash and Spyro, yeah, I was great at those. Love those. Also, I think I got Tumby pretty quickly after as well. I can't remember specifically when, but I think it was around that time that I got Tumby. Tumba, for those in the US. Super awesome 2D platformer. Definitely recommend it. Emil, what about you?
Actually,
Yeah!
Sorry, do you mind if I just intersect here? I'm sorry, you just yared, and now I feel like an absolute dick.
Go!
It's slightly relevant to what you were saying about holding left in the platformers. Apparently, according to someone high up in Nintendo, not Miyamoto or Iwata or whatever, but apparently most kids these days can't beat the first level of Super Mario Bros. And about like a really surprising percentage, like 40%, their first instinct is to run to the left instead of the right.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was surprised as well. I was like, seriously?
Why?
Don't know. That's just what the first thing they think to do, in case there's something hidden. But or what? Honestly, I don't know. But that's apparently their initial instinct, given how many kids they tested it on. I just figured that was an interesting, relevant
That
point.
is interesting.
Right? No, sorry, Emil. You can go now with your.
Yeah!
Oh, I know what it is. Rayman.
No, that was actually a red herring.
Oh. No.
I got you! I've been playing games since I can remember. I don't know when I started. Probably as soon as I could. But I had a NES when I was a kid. And I had 3 games
you
on
had an
it.
NES?
Yes, you know this.
No, but how old would you have been?
Young.
Okay. I
Very young.
didn't think the NES was still going around that time. I guess
Well,
it would
yeah,
have been.
but I guess we just kind of had it for ages.
Fair enough.
I had Super Mario Bros. And I had Super Mario Bros. 3, which is like one of my favorite games ever.
Mm.
And I had Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so awesome because, like, there was so much replay value because we couldn't save. So like I could just play these games constantly, and then like this one time I played Mario 3 all day, and I got to the last level, and I even had to go out at one point, so I left it on because I got so far, and I came back, I carried on playing, and I got to the last level, and I was just too tired, so I turned it off. So I've never actually finished Super Mario Bros. 3.
Really? You should let's
Yeah.
play it.
Whoa.
Yeah, that would be ace.
Because how long has it been since you played it?
A long time.
You should. You totally should.
Dude, this would
The
be great.
nostalgic juices would go flowing.
Yeah.
Thing is, it wouldn't be a blind Let's Play. It would be like a short-sighted or long-sighted.
Yeah.
It's been so long. Let's Play. You should make that the title.
Yeah,
You should do a long-sighted Let's Play of Super Mario
That would
Bros.
be
3.
pretty ace.
That'd be fun.
I actually had an idea to do, and I mean, I'll say this now. It's a process. I was gonna do, Rhythm Paradise for the DS.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, not a blind playthrough. I was gonna do a deaf playthrough.
Oh, that's pretty brilliant. But you missed your chance now, so
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fool me.
sorry about that.
Need to find my DS and the game actually. What?
There's this thing called emulators.
Ah, touche. Although I can't flick very well with a mouse.
Also, touche. Fair enough. Yes. Oh, that.
Get
yeah,
a graphics
good.
tablet.
Come again?
Get a graphics tablet. Does that work?
Maybe.
I don't know actually.
Theoretically, yeah. If you can get it to run on a graphics tablet.
Well, a graphics tablet just works as a mouse.
Yeah, then theoretically, yeah. Cool. Yeah, do that.
There you go.
That would actually be awesome.
Interesting. I shall attempt this.
Yeah, you could probably borrow one off someone.
Hmm.
There you go.
I think I know
Emil's a
someone-
genius.
What was
Sorted it.
everyone's first portable console?
Game Boy Advance SP, I think.
Half a Nintendo 3DS.
Half one.
Well, yeah, it wasn't all mine. It was half mine.
Okay. Really? Your first was a Nintendo 3DS? Wow.
Yep.
Mine
That's
was
what happens when your family's poor.
mine was a GBA. I think someone in my family died, and we got like a small amount of money, very small, like nothing like that would benefit us for years or anything, like a couple.
Hooray!
Of months. And I was feeling particularly sad about it, so it was
not
basically like
hooray.
an Easter present. I got given a Game Boy Advance with Pokemon Sapphire, which was my first ever Pokemon game. And that was a great Easter. I completely forgot about the family member who died. So
Hooray!
I was just super happy about the fact that I had a new console, which I could take anywhere, even though you couldn't see anything on it in the sun.
Right? Christ.
It was impossible. But look at me now. New 3DS XL. Still not sure why they called it a new 3DS. Because it's a terrible name. But whatever. But yes. I guess we'll lead on to the next and final question. What is the luckiest moment of your life?
It happened roughly 9 months before I actually came to this world.
Fair enough. That is a good answer. I can't argue with that.
No,
Okay.
GG. Emil wins.
Yeah.
I didn't even plan that. I know you told me the questions in advance, but I
Did
sort
you
of
by any
forgot about
chance forget all of them?
them. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Well,
I
guess
looked at
who's
them and I
not
thought, oh, these
surprised
are
by
easy
that?
to answer. I just left it.
Guess who's not surprised by that information?
I don't do revising. You should learn this.
Oh, I can't. I don't do revising either.
No, me either. Which sucks, because
Hooray.
again, exam time.
I don't do revising because I don't do exams.
I'm so jealous.
Oh, it's fun.
So jealous.
Something incredibly lucky happened to me today, in fact.
Go on.
I got feedback from a level design I had done at uni, which I thought was a pile of crap, which is apparently very, very, very good.
Like, that's the thing. Like, you should. Is it something that like I would be able to play if you sent it to me?
No,
Oh,
not unless you had Unreal,
because I was gonna
As a
say.
which is
matter of
free,
fact,
so you could get it.
yeah.
but-
I was gonna say, like, you should let me try it, and I'd give you an honest criticism on it if you wanted that before a hand in, because I could tell you what, like, I would consider. Oh, this is good, but you could do this, and that would fix the problem I have as a player or something.
Yeah, but that would mean
Yeah.
me doing more work, which I don't really like.
Well,
I
yeah.
still want to play it at some point. But like, if you need
well,
test
you
players,
say
that's
that.
what we're here for.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like you say, that's more work, but isn't level design something you're interested in?
More 2D level design than 3D level
fair
design.
enough. But even so, like, I thought that would be something that, like, more work's not bad. That's the same with me. Like, I did something recently, and someone said, "Oh, you should edit this in." And I'm like, "You realize I'm not going to do anything you just said, right?" And then I ended up looking back, and I'm like, "No, I'm going to do a lot for it anyway because actually it's a lot of fun." And that's how I work.
But yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is everything education-wise has been completely lucky for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a master of the wing. Winging it. I have a wing. I can fly.
We were trying to. A friend of mine, which was we were trying to talk. And we were saying, what's the past tense of winging it?
Wang?
Did you winged it or did you wung it?
I wang it.
I wung it. I winged it. It's crazy. We don't know. He made wings.
I did wing it.
Oh yeah, that would be it.
See, we were English language students, and we didn't fucking get that.
Oh, who wants to hear a story about how I cheated in English?
Not me.
Yeah, go on.
Just kidding. Tell it.
Deadpool, I should add, is furious at me for this. So it might have been literature, English literature. I can't remember his language or literature. We had to write an original story. And Deadpool did that. He wrote an original story and got a star for it on his coursework. And this piece of coursework was very integral to passing GCSEs. Wasn't a huge deal, obviously, it's GCSEs, but still. Back then, it felt like if we didn't do that, the world would be over.
Yeah.
We failed our GCSEs. We're fucked for life. What do we do? This is the bedrock of everything that we will do. But yeah, so I didn't hear her say original. I heard her say create a story. And I created Kingdom Hearts in a virtual world. And I got a star because somehow my teacher and the 7 board of directors who read it in like the main institution didn't know it was stolen. And I got away with it scot-free.
You jammy bastard.
I know. Yeah, he was so pissed off at me because he worked really hard to create this original story, and I didn't. I in fact not only took the story from Kingdom Hearts 1, but I stole jokes from Kingdom Hearts Chronicles, a web series at the time. So like, I stole it completely and it got away with it. It was great.
You cheeky bugger.
It was fantastic.
Oh,
that was pretty lucky.
Lucky and
so
brilliant.
Yeah, GG.
It works.
So good.
Like,
yeah.
You get like the thing about GCSEs is no one cares. Like it's like really no one cares. Obviously,
Deadpool
don't
cares.
blatantly cheat in an exam. You'll get caught and suspended or whatever. But like just no coursework. Like you can cheat out your ass. It's so easy. Like it's really not. GCSEs are super easy. They really are.
Well, that was actually one of my luckiest moments.
Really?
You see, there were 2 subjects in my GCSE that I wasn't really getting the hang of. German because, well, I don't know, I guess I just
Das ist gut, ja.
Ja, das ist sehr gut.
Du bist das Ebenbild, aber das ist niemand.
Yeah, right, don't rub it in. And business studies, which, I could talk for a month about business studies alone.
How dull was it?
Oh, let me tell you, not only was it dull, but it was at times infuriating. Mostly
excellent.
due to our lovely, genuinely, really lovely teacher. Like,
when teachers ruin it, it's the worst thing.
oh, she fucking right. I'll just put this into context for you.
All right.
This is the moment of business studies that epitomizes why I hated that subject so much. I had to take a day off to go down to Sussex, which is where some of my family live, because my great aunt had died. I had to take a day off to go to a funeral. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Funeral seems to be the theme of this episode.
Yeah.
I know there seems to be an undercurrent of death. It wasn't, of course, the erection, that one. Erections are funny, and I went down for the funeral and I came back the next day. It was a Friday. I'd been off the Thursday, And I sat down in my business lesson, and I'd had business scheduled for Thursday, but obviously I wasn't there, and I had it on Friday, so I was there. And my teacher came over, and she didn't, like, literally the first thing she had said to me, genuinely, was, and I quote, "I hope you've had a nice holiday from business, Lewis, but I'm really expecting that piece of homework you owe me in yesterday."
What a dick.
Well, no, it gets better than that. I said, "Ooh, yeah, really sorry I didn't hand that in, miss. Me great aunt died." And she sort of, I don't know how to describe the look she gave me. She looked back as if I'd said something really, like, as if I'd made a faux pas, and then went, "Well, you have to get it to me by Monday then, won't you?" And walked off without another word.
Oh, whoa. She probably felt really awkward about saying that and was like, crap, how do I get out of this?
I can't say sorry because human emotions scare me. I am not of your kind. So that was great. And on the mocks, I was getting Fs and Es and shit. And at one point, she did genuinely just come over to me and say, "Do you know what? You're not going to do well in this subject at all, Lewis. I don't even know what you're doing here, to be honest. You have not only wasted a GCSE choice, but you just should not be in these lessons. You're quite frankly a waste of space in these lessons when other people who wanted to take it couldn't." And I said, "Miss, I think that's really unfair. Also, you're kind of a bitch." And I sat the exam thinking, "Do you know what? I don't know any of this. I genuinely am just gonna. This is gonna be the bogey on my fairly average grades." Walked out with a C.
Oh, yeah.
Smuggest
Nice.
motherfucker.
Nice. On the subject of subjects, the IT exam. Did anyone do IT?
No.
It is the easiest exam
A friend
you'll
of mine
ever
said that.
see in your life. What is a browser?
Yeah, a friend of mine. was
He's
saying
the bad
about
guy
how
in Mario. No?
You're close.
Yes! That's a B, right?
yes, it begins with B. You're right.
Oh.
But no, is what is an operating system? Oh, just are you kidding?
A method used to cut open people when they are in hospital.
Yes.
Yeah, they made a game about it.
The graphics are so intense, dude. It's like I'm really there.
It's a board game.
That was the joke. I
But-
am old enough to know Operation. I'm
Yeah.
16, not 2.
What's a board game?
Oh no.
I'm not that much younger than you. I'm not 16. Fuck off. I'm nearly 18.
I thought you're like, oh, you'll be surprised that my original game consoles were actually PlayStation and Nintendo 64, and I'm just like, bro, check out my NES.
I might be making this up, but genuinely, I think it was a 3-mark question in the exam. Name 3 search engines. Google, Ask Yahoo, done. 3 marks, pass.
You should have googled the answer.
What is a significantly harder question is name 3 search engines that aren't tripe, and you'd have Google.
Bing, maybe if you're on a good day.
If you've had enough, diamond whites, that maybe you can sort of.
Google.com, Google.co.uk.
And
Google.Oz.
Instagram.
And Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Tumblr's
My
a
favourite
great
place
search
Just
engine.
Tumblr was the answer.
Sorry,
to
not
everything.
Tumblr. Facebook, the search engine for stalking.
Tumblr. Were you looking for white cis scum?
Oh no, come on, Tumblr's the best. It has the best, funny jokes you'll ever see.
The fucking ball pits, though.
Okay.
Lest we forget.
That's
Teal,
Dash
you have
Con.
Tumblr.
Yahoo. There's a difference. That's okay. It wasn't actually Yahoo who did that, was it? It was like a few members of Tumblr. Who cares? There's a difference between the ones who are actually good on Tumblr and those who are popular and ruin everyone's lives.
True.
But no, I don't have a Tumblr. But I do look at Tumblr. I do look at people on Tumblr. There are some good pages I follow
I look at people on the street.
with my eyes.
I hope
Because
so.
I
Otherwise,
passed
you'd
them.
bump into them.
I'm not on the street when I look at them. I'm
Well.
in the sewers.
Okay. I know the luckiest moment of my life. So cast your minds back to 2008, November.
Oh, yes. Oh, I was wearing underwear. I remember.
Do you not now?
I remember it like I was 11
Yeah,
years
I'm also
old.
currently wearing underwear.
Excellent. Yeah, Lewis would have just been around the point
2.
of. No, this is now. He's 2. Yeah, he would have been non-existent. He would have just have been talking about what the Cabas is about.
Fuck the fuck off! I am never gonna live this piece of
No, you're
shit
not.
film
Much
down.
like I haven't lived down Inevitable. Deal
Do you
with
know
it,
what?
bitch.
Can I be straight?
To the left of me.
Can I be straight with you guys?
That's worse. That's so much worse.
I'm being straight. If I get into this course I want to do at uni, they say that I can either do a dissertation in my final year or make a film in my final year.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Which means I think-
we all
Can
waited
I
for.
be in this?
I think we're
I will
looking for
fly
a-
personally to you.
An IMAX 3D screening of Simon and the Bush. Director's cut.
With
Okay.
starring the special guest, the dolphin.
The thing is, the Bush is like so many 100 miles away. Oh, we'd have to find a
Pretty
new Bush.
reboot.
Well,
It's actually George Bush.
A reboot with George.
Simon and the Bush.
Simon climbs into the bush. Whoa, hey, I don't think we can do that right now. I mean, I think that's quite a...
Just keep painting, Bush.
Anyway.
Let's go.
luckiest moment. Cast your minds back to November 2008.
My mind's already cast back.
Excellent.
Come on now.
So I would have started my YouTube channel just over a month ago, and I was thinking, I wonder if anyone's done a Let's Play of Toy Story 2. So there were a few people who had, and
Was one of them Bill?
I don't know. Maybe there was a Bill. I don't know. There were a few of
I
them,
love that guy.
and the person I clicked on wasn't even the top one. I just thought, I'll just click on at random. This one will do. And it was the username Golden IDS, I believe is.
Sounds like a stupid name.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it sounds like an absolute god among men. Actually, is what it sounds like. Yeah, David, and I want to say it was November 6th. I found his videos, and I want to say it was. I know for a fact it was November 9th we started actually talking, because I commented a few times. But it was. That finding him not only gave me him as one of my best friends, but also he created a forum which led me to both you, Lewis, and Ultima, and he did a Let's Play of Rayman which led me to you, Emil. And without that random chance of clicking on his video, I could have clicked on any other. There were like 3 or 4 people who had done a Let's Play and were there. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be who I am now, and I wouldn't be happy. I don't think I'd be happy at all.
You might
I
even be a
remember.
Jaffa cake.
Oh, it just occurred to me another moment that's lucky and slightly less like, George, fuck school, man, would be that when I, on a whim, asked these lovely people I've met on the internet if they'd help me stream for the first time and set up a stream, and one of them actually said yes. You know, they were more than happy to help me out. Teal, do you remember who that person was?
Ooh,
Was it Bill? Was it Bill again?
It might have been Bill.
Motherfucking Bill, bruh.
He was trying to. He had experience in that because he'd been cloning Pokemon and showing people online.
He's the same Bill. No.
He's a brilliant Bill.
Did you
Emil,
know Bill from Pokemon doesn't like milk?
I did not. No,
I found that out from someone calling me on Pokemon.
that is fantastic.
Yes. There you go. Carry on.
Thank you.
GG. Oh, and also, when I stumbled across, basically, every time I've met someone has been quite lucky, because it's just chance, and you could easily miss someone within a second, and that's it. You never see them again for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
What if
I'm
you met
lucky
a
that
horrible
I've.
person?
Well, then
Well, you
fuck
ignore
them.
them, don't you?
but I guess I'm just lucky to have met nice people such as yourselves.
Yay! And me.
That was implied by the plural.
Oh yeah!
Emil, you know you're already the role model for my children.
Yes. And possibly the father.
I don't remember
You'll have to
consenting to
adopt.
that. Yes, this sounds like a plan.
I would watch that sitcom.
Just me and a bunch of like little Emils running around. Shut up. Oh, it'd be crazy fun.
The idea of like toddlers running around with my face is really disturbing.
With your hair as well,
Yeah.
flowing in the wind.
I've got like multiple versions of you, like one with tied back hair, one with
Yeah.
flowing,
One with the monobrow,
Yeah.
like one with buck teeth.
like basically like Zumbinis, but Emil.
Yeah.
Exactly
Do you know?
like
You
that.
don't know what Zumbinis are, do you?
I have a vague memory of them, I
it, actually.
think.
They're remaking Zumbinis. I'm definitely 100% let's playing that. It's gonna be
Let me have a
beautiful.
little peek. Zombie.
Little blue orb things. It's not orbs, but like they're little blue creatures and they're freaking awesome. And there's a level where you have to put on different toppings of pizza and they're all like there's these like 3 monster things. And they want a different pizza, a very specific thing, and it's just like, no pepperoni. Where's my pizza? It was beautiful. That was my school game that I used to play. It was great. That was.
Why
good
don't you
times.
like pizza then?
Maybe it was the monsters. They kept telling me they didn't want any toppings, but I gave them, and I just decided that I also don't like those toppings. I guess
That makes a lot of sense.
they were.
I
a
do
massive influence.
slightly remember Zumbinis.
Zumbinis was
I
so good. I
don't
love
think I
it.
ever played it, but yeah, they were.
I love Zumbinis. It was the best. Actually, the best. But yeah, it was a fun game. I do want to actually play it when the new one comes out. But yeah, so yeah, I think I've been very lucky to have found you two. It's like same with finding Morgan. Like Morgan, we had found each other's channels like 3 times through different videos and just hand subscribed. And I clicked on her channel because she made a random comment on one of my videos, and I was just like, oh, I've seen you before. Huh, your videos are really good. Why? What the? And then we just started talking. It's just ridiculous luck. It's insane, and I love it. I love my luck. I also hate my luck sometimes, but I love it for the most part.
It is a very striking look.
I just got it. I apologize.
I love that silence. Was the best thing.
I can hear the cogs in my brain. I don't know if you can smell that smoke that just. I'm walking to. Oh god.
Your speech over that music was amazing.
Sorry.
Uh,
Is it not the best?
it's kind of. It's just
Fun
the screams,
story.
man.
I
Yeah.
was actually at a funeral on Monday, right? And the vicar, oh my god, I don't know what it was. It was so passive aggressive. Like, I don't know why, but he wanted to talk about atheism, and quite a lot of my family are atheists, and he was like there saying, a lot of you will probably think this is rubbish. The idea of a church is rubbish. But I'm here and that's rubbish. And the idea of a funeral is rubbish. And I'm there thinking, what the hell is he talking about? Isn't this really, really
we're here to honour this
inappropriate?
person who
I know.
we love.
And like, funeral isn't specifically a Christian thing.
No, it's to
It's
honour
just like-
someone who had died who we cared
I
about.
know.
He's like disagree with me so that I can sound smart.
It was
Even-
You
so
are in
weird.
my
Even if you-
turf now.
Even if you didn't really know them, you want to respect them because they died. However,
It was.
it may
not-
He was saying, he was like, many of you will not be of faith. You will be atheists, or perhaps maybe you are of a different religion, and you don't believe in any of this. And then he was like, but this is a Christian funeral. We were like, okay.
Like the big twist, and there's like 3 people from different religions in the backseat going, "Holy shit, we're in the
Oh
wrong
god, we
room."
gotta get out of here, guys. And he was like, oh, this one thing he said, and I was like, that is so inappropriate. He was like, a lot of you don't believe in heaven. You won't be seeing this man again. But those of you who are of faith will be reunited with him. I was like, bloody hell.
Wow.
It's like,
What
I
a prick.
don't care what religion you are. If you believe whatever, I have no qualms against it. As long as you don't try and force a religion or an opinion on me, I don't mind. Believe whatever you want. But some Christians, my God, just that I don't understand. I don't understand where their mindsets come from, because it's just like they say stuff and come up with arguments that the Bible is clearly against, and it's just like, where are you getting this? Like,
That's just
like,
not a
aren't
cool
you
thing to
aren't
say.
you supposed to, I don't know, follow these rules and guidelines, which you're clearly ignoring right now? I don't get it.
Is he essentially
interpret it how you want?
Is he essentially like reuniting with a dead loved one ransom until you join
Yes.
his secret club?
That is what it
Basically.
felt like.
That's like what 7-year-olds do with their forts they build in the back garden. What a
Yeah.
wanker.
Yeah, except he
And I
could
was-
actually get a gun.
Though
He was
masturbation
like,
is
you
a sin.
probably think that this church is rubbish. I was like, it looks like quite a nice church to me. Look
Quite
at these
like the
beautiful
architecture.
windows. Look at this architecture.
Yeah.
At that
You
point,
think
you
this
should
is
have
rubbish?
At that point, you
Mosaic
should have
is
stood up and
divine.
gone all. You should have stood up and gone all Gokwan and been like, "Oh my god, the feng shui in this church is so rubbish. I just can't I can't worship in these conditions."
Oh no. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that was a weird story that I thought I'd share with you.
Thank
No,
you.
thank you, thank you.
That was a great story. It's very
Yeah.
fitting, as it turns out.
Yeah, the funeral episode. Cheery.
I don't know if he will not, but if the pivot ends up doing another podcast drawing, can only dread to think what kind of
Oh,
creepy thing he's gonna do with this one.
We apologise for you having to draw such morbid things.
Yeah, please, as morbid as you want, go
Yeah.
for it. Go
Remem-
all out if you
Remem-
want to. If you don't, that's fine.
death comes to us all. Sleep well.
But I think on the topic of podcasts and stuff, if you please 100 times please suggest topics, suggest like 10 in the comments. Do it. We need all the topics that you can give us with your brain powers, because we need them. So,
And in return, we give you sweet jams. Like that one.
Oh my god, how does he do that? Oh my god, how does he do that? That's so crazy. Ah. And then I wake up.
yo, I'm using Lewis's testicles.
I don't think you should say that in a court of law.
That's the best place to say that.
Have you seen that the mock the week unlikely things to hear in a court? And one of them goes up and he's like, "Well, how the bloody hell could she tell it was me? I was wearing a mask, for fuck's sake."
I was wearing a balaclava.
That's the one.
Yeah.
One or the other.
I think someone said it's not my fault. She said she wouldn't tell her parents or something.
Well,
Oh, there are some fantastic ones.
the sad thing is I can actually believe some people would.
Probably, yeah. There are
In
some
my
stupid
defence, I made a good job of hiding I did it, and I think that deserves credit. Can I go now?
Yeah, imagine if you got credit for how well you hid your crime.
The judge is like, you're on trial for 7 different murders, all of which took place 10 years ago, and we've just decided you are a suspect now. To which I say, How the fuck do you hide it, bruh? Like,
And then he
legit.
just goes, well, actually, it was 10 murders. Applause!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, he's like, what if I told you there were 5 you didn't know about? And he's like, oh my god, get on that case.
There's probably someone who's just like, in my defense, she's 16 now. Which is really creepy.
Officer, I swear!
I didn't know. Oh, it's so good. When's your best of ready? I really want to see it.
I don't know, I gotta finish uni first.
Okay. When do you finish uni?
Like in 4 weeks or so.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh! Ooh, cheeky!
Well then, I think it's time to end.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Thanks everyone for listening.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Sorry
sugar
it was
pie
so
fairies.
morbid.
Goodbye.
Sleep well, my children, knowing full well that your lives will amount to more than you can possibly imagine once you put your mind to anything you try to achieve. Also, sleep well.
Yeah, see you at your funeral.
Goodbye, you sugar plum fairies.
You won't know I'll be there, but I will.
That one fell off a cliff.
Oh, that's happened. I've died now. This is hell. Okay. That's fine.